Good morning, everyone. My name is James Carpenter with Country Living. And yes, it's exactly what I said, country living. So, a little bit about myself. I maintain 6 acres of property here. I haven't posted for a little while because I've been out on the aerating the 6 acres, mowing the 6 acres, overseeding grass on the 6 acres. And believe it or not, my Habitat connection got me a whole bunch of food grade 5-gallon jugs, and I've cleaned out almost 100 of those. So we got about 100 containers to put water in. The way I'm going to do the water is we're on a well, and the well goes through a pre-filter, then it goes through an iron filter, then it goes through a water softener, and then it goes into what's called an RO system, reverse osmosis. So I'm very comfortable with the water I'm going to be putting in there. Likewise, I'm going to look into these tablets you can put in water. I don't know if it stabilizes it. I'll have to do some YouTube videos on that. But I want to get, for my food preparation, should there ever be a catastrophic event, I want several hundred gallons of water in the root cellar along with the freeze-dried food. With that being said, owning 6 acres of land and maintaining 6 acres of land. Now there's 2 ways to do that. One is with a 6-figure income where you can pay people to do things for you. Or 2, you can be a retired older person like myself. Oh, by the way, I am turning 70 this month. So at age 70, I still go out and I do things every day. I keep busy, and I believe that owning the 6 acres of land and maintaining this land, it keeps me active, and I believe I'm going to be able to push into my old age with ease. My body seems to be holding up fairly well. Of course, I've had my share of medical issues. A lot of you probably noticed on my face, I had that skin cancer on my nose. Prior to that, I had the skin cancer on my temple here. And I've had it in the ears, I've had it arms, legs, you name it. I just love the sun. And when you got 6 acres of land and you're on a lawnmower for hours mowing in the summertime, you definitely get a lot of sun. Okay, so what we're going to do today, and I've already started it, I should have been filming, but I didn't. I had a big brush pile. Now the brush pile is fairly large because we cut down some other trees in the past, and then we're cutting down all those bushes. And this is going to be one heck of a bonfire when we light it up. But we'll have to light it up when the ground's probably wet and the grass is still green, so either this fall. Part of this keeping up the property is maintaining the trees that die. And on the average, you lose anywhere from 3 to 5 trees a year to disease or whatever the circumstances, maybe some kind of bug or insect. But it's a constant battle to keep trees cut down, pile them up into a brush pile. And what I did the last 2 days is I lit that brush on fire. And I burned that pile down. So once I get on the tractor and I take you out to the job site, you're going to have a better idea what's going on. I'm not going to be able to communicate with you because I'm going to be operating a tractor. But at least you'll be able to see the kind of stuff that I get into on this property. But we burned a brush pile, and there's a big, I'm going to call it a mound of dirt. And I'll show it to you in the camera. It's very long. It's relatively high. It's on the north side of the property. The dirt actually came from a local town where they were building a Meijer store, and they were hauling truckload after truckload of dirt out of there. So I was able to get the fill dirt for free, but I had to pay for the trucking. So I did have some expense, and then I had to have an excavator come out and pile that dirt up. But you'll see this big long strip of basically dirt mound. It's the north side of the property. It can offer me protection from the wind. Should there be some kind of conflict, it would definitely slow vehicles down. They're not coming up over it. And just an asset for a prepper, just something we do. But anyhow, I could ramble on forever. So let's go ahead, and we're going to fire up the Kubota, and we're going to go out here and see if we can move a little bit of dirt around. So here we are, we're at the job site, and you can see some of the smoke over there from the fire yesterday. Apparently overnight it burned the side of the hill a little bit, which I don't have a problem with that. I usually try to burn that once a year anyhow. If you're wondering what those railroad ties are, that's the backstop for our firing range. And that mound of dirt I was telling you about, it goes clear down to where the root cellar is. You should be able to see that down there, but there's a deck on top of the root cellar. That's in some of the other videos. But that burned up pretty good actually. The pile of brush, you know, I'll add a clip for you so you can see what it looked like before and what it looks like now. But this is basically where the fire is at this point. There's not a whole lot left. I might be able to push the remaining wood in a little bit more, which I've been doing that over the last couple days, and get the rest of that stump burn up and some of this other stuff laying around. So with that in mind, the project today is this dirt obviously is not mounded up as nicely as that. So I'm going to take the bucket of the tractor, and I'm going to try to not only get this wood pile burning better, but I want to see if I can organize this dirt into more of a wall like I want it to be. Okay, it looks like we've got another job completed. Well, I shouldn't say completed, but touched up. We've got the fire, the last of the fire. This is day 3 on the fire. We should get most of that burned up. What little bit remains we can bury, and it'll compost along with the rest of the debris that might be in this dirt. With that being said, I want to thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy my content, it helps if you hit that like button to move my videos forward. I would appreciate it. Thank you and have a great day.